Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds, and that noise in the background that you may hear is the playoff game. I figure what better way to play, some fast drive football than to have the actual playoff game, uh, in the background. And right now, the uh, 49ers are playing Seattle, and let's see here. I got to see the time clock. We're in the second quarter. There's 13, basically 13-15. And at this point, I had the game at a 10-10 tie, and it is currently 10-7 in favor of San Francisco. And that is a nice pass and almost to midfield there. But our first game today is going to be Cincinnati at Buffalo. This is the one that I'm really, really scared of because this game could go either way. And not only that, but this game could be the decider pretty much, could be Super Bowl winner right here. Don't know. And then the second game is, because I'm doing the AFC here, will be Jacksonville at Kansas City. And not sure, but this one should be pretty much fairly easy. And this should be a definitely a Kansas City win. But when it comes to cards, you just never know. We are going to go down to the field. We are going to we're going to do the coin toss here. Cincinnati wins the coin toss, and they will defer to the second half on this. The Buffalo will get the ball first. Okay. Kick off Buffalo. $43 on. Oh, sorry. Before we even do that, we're rolling for weather effects here. And nothing doing there. Weather effects, normal game. 14 on the kickoff. Okay, we have to roll. No, he's not in the open, so that's going to be average field position for Buffalo. That will be 2.5 minutes, so 2 ticks on the clock. Okay. 4, 5, 6 for Buffalo. And give me a second here. Four, 5, 6 for Buffalo. Staunch defense. Let's take a look at the Bengals defense. They are not staunch. They're semi-undisciplined. So that is not the case. Oh, wait a minute. 4, 5, 6. Sorry, this isn't prior to dull offense. No. That is a TD run by Buffalo. TD run by Buffalo. 43 on the extra point. That is good. So that is 7-0 Buffalo. $33 on the kickoff. Of the average field position for Cincinnati. That's basically that's the third tick of the quarter. 1-1-4 for Cincinnati. Prolific offense. No. Oh, wait a minute. No, they're not prolific because it's no dot. No. Erratic offense. They are not erratic. That will be a punt. $65 on the punt. That would be great field position for Buffalo. This 5 ticks come off. Basically, we're in the 5th tick of the quarter, and there's 12 ticks to each quarter. 4, 5, 6 for Buffalo. No. Dull offense. They're not a dull offense. This is another TD run for Buffalo. $66 on the extra point, and that will be a doink. That will be a miss. That puts them up 13-0. Okay. 31 on the kickoff. That'll be average field position for Cincinnati. Uh, 7 ticks. 5 ticks left to go in the quarter. 2, 4, 6 for Cincinnati. Dull offense. That is no. This will be a TD pass. Okay. So the Bengals finally get on the board. And that will be, the extra point is good. That puts Buffalo up 13-7. 56 on the kickoff. That will be average field position for Buffalo. Okay. And that's 10 ticks. Two ticks in the first quarter left. 3-3-5 for Buffalo. Great field position. That's no. This will be a corner punt. 66 on the corner punt. Cincinnati Electric. No, they're not electric, so they're going to be average field position here. 2 ticks left in the first quarter. That will take us to the first tick of the second quarter and 3-5-5. Prolific offense for Cincinnati. Yes, this time it is a yes. And that is a TD pass. TD pass for Cincinnati. 13, extra point is good. That puts Cincinnati up 14-13. Okay. 23 on the kickoff. Average field position for Buffalo. Okay. That's 3 out of 12 ticks taken. 1-2-6 for Buffalo. Reliable offense? No. Meek defense? No. Shaky offense? No. And aggressive defense? No. This is a punt. Okay. 65 on the punt. That'd be great field position for Cincinnati. Okay. We've got 4 ticks left till halftime. 1-3-4 for Cincinnati. Poor field position? No, they're in great field position. Inept defense? I don't think they're not inept, so this is just going to be a field goal for Cincinnati. And you'll see their field goal is 11-56. Oh, and they will miss this one. That's a 61. That's a miss. 61 also on the 61 on the kickoff. That would be average field position for Buffalo. That's 4 ticks, but can we get another tick? No. So 4 ticks, that gives us 3 ticks left in the half. Okay, 5-6-6 for Buffalo. 5-6-6. Shaky offense, no. Staunch defense. Cincinnati is not a staunch defense. So that will be a TD pass. The TD pass for Buffalo. $53. The extra point will be good. So it's 14-20 in favor of Buffalo here. 34 on the kickoff. That will be average field position for Cincinnati. Two ticks left on the clock. 1-3-5. And that is going to be a fumble. Two on the fumble. And they will have average field position with Buffalo. Okay. Average field position. And that, as you it will be the end of the that will take us to halftime. So this game is really back and forth. In the first quarter, at like the 2.5 minute mark, the Buffalo scores with about the 6:15 mark. They get a TD run, but they miss the extra point, 13-zip. About halfway through the first quarter, Cincinnati finally scores. It's 13-7. At the 1:15 minute mark of the second quarter, Bengals go ahead 14-13, and then at the just with like at 9 ticks, yeah, about midway towards the end of the second quarter, what happens is Buffalo gets a TD pass. They go up 20-14, and that is where it currently is. Update on the Frisco and Seattle game. Seattle just scored, and it is 14-13 in favor of Seattle. And this would be a big upset if that happens. We go to the third quarter. Cincinnati will get the kickoff here, and let us go and see how things turn out. All right. $26 will be average field position for Cincinnati. Three ticks come off the clock. 2-4-5 for Cincinnati. Dynamic offense, no. Soft defense, they are not soft. porous offense. They are. This will be a punt for Cincinnati. .66 on the punt. They are not electric, so this will be great field position. This is just great field position for Buffalo. Okay. This is 5 ticks. 345 for Buffalo. Dynamic or home offense? They are the home offense, so this will be a field goal attempt for Buffalo. And as you see, they're 11 to 61 there. And that will be good. That will put them up 14 to 23. .32 on the kickoff. That's average field position for Cincinnati. Okay, that is 7 ticks off the clock. Basically, we're 4-4-5 for Cincinnati. Erratic offense. They are not erratic. Disciplined defense. Are they disciplined? No, they are not disciplined. This will be a field goal attempt for Cincinnati. And you can see it's 11 to 56. Oh, and they will miss this one. That's the second missed field goal for Cincinnati. Okay. 65 on the kick. That's average field possession for Buffalo. That's 4 ticks. Can we get another tick off? And we do not. So 4 ticks. That will get us to, there'll be 1 tick left in the third quarter here. 1-4-6 for Buffalo. Staunch defense. I don't think Cincinnati is staunch. No, they're on semi-undisciplined, so that is no. This will be a TD run for Buffalo. The extra point is just good, so that puts Buffalo up 14 to 30. Okay, we've got 1 tick left. We'll roll this. 15 on the kickoff. That's 4 field position for Cincinnati. And that's 4 ticks, so that's at least 3, possibly. Do we get a yes? So that will be 4 ticks into the fourth quarter. Okay, and that will be 1-5-6 for Cincinnati. Poor field position. They are in poor field position. This will be a punt. Punt for Cincinnati. 24 on the punt. That will be poor field position for Buffalo. Okay. That's six ticks gone. 2, 3, 4 for Buffalo. Dull offense. That is no. Staunch defense. I don't think they're staunch. No, they're semi-undisciplined, so that's no. So this would be a TD run. Okay. $16, the extra point will be good. Okay. All right. 45 on the kickoff. That, I believe, is just average. It is. Average position for Cincinnati. Oh, re-roll that. That's 9 ticks. We have 3 ticks left in the game. 1-5-5 for Cincinnati. Poor field position. No, they're at average. That's 1-5-5. Sorry. Secure offense. I'm looking at Cincinnati. It's secure offense. No, they're not a secure offense. Clumsy offense. Active defense. No, this will be a punt. Cincinnati punts the ball. I'll re-roll that one. 35 on the punt. The average. That will be average field position for Buffalo. 3 ticks are left on the game clock. And this will be pretty much the final. Let's see what happens here. 4-5-5 for Buffalo. Dull offense, no. This will be a TD. We'll make this one a TD pass. And let us roll for the extra point here. The extra point is good. And that, my friends, was brutal. I mean, this wasn't even close. Cincinnati was up 14-13 at the beginning of the second quarter, and towards the end of the second quarter, San Francisco just came back. They got a touchdown. They got a field goal. They got a touchdown. They got a touchdown, and they got a touchdown. And that last touchdown was the last play of the game. And Cincinnati loses this one, 44-14. It was ugly. That's all I can say there. We've got a minute to go in the real game as far as the second till halftime. It's 14-13 favor of Seattle, and San Francisco currently has the ball, so they do have a shot of possibly going on top just before the end of the half. Let's take a look at the weather conditions for the Jacksonville and Kansas City game. That's our next game here. And let's go down and get ready for game 2. Are there any weather effects? 66, that will be a no. How about Jacksonville? Do they decide? They get the dot. So the question is, do they defer to the second half or do they take the ball? And strangely enough, this time Jacksonville is going to take the ball. They want first possession of this. So 66 on the kickoff. Are they electric? Semi-electric? The decider die says no. So Jacksonville starts with great field position. Okay. 3 ticks off the clock. 3-5-6. 3-5-6 for Jacksonville. Disciplined offense? No, they're not disciplined. Reliable offense or meek defense? They are not reliable, and they are not meek. So that is no. So this is an interception for Jacksonville. 1 on the interception. Poor field position for Kansas City. Can we get another 6? Yes, we do. So that is 8 ticks off, 4 ticks left to go in the first quarter. 1-5-6 for Kansas City. Poor field position. Actually, yes, they are in poor field position. So this will be a punt for Kansas City. .35 on the punt. That will be average field position for the Jags. That's 11. 1 tick left in the first quarter. 1-3-6 for the Jags. Prolific offense? No. Stiff defense? That is no. They're not stiff. This will be a punt. 52 on the punt. That will be average field position for Kansas City. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that takes us to the end of the first quarter. This 1-1-6 for Kansas City. Prolific offense, semi-prolific. Yes, they are prolific here. This will be a TD pass. .32, the extra point will be good. Kansas City goes up 7-0. And we start the second quarter. Jacksonville will get the ball here. 31. And that is going to be, kickoff. So that will be average field position for Jacksonville. Jacksonville with average position. 2 ticks off the clock. 2-2-6 for Jacksonville. Secure offense. They are not secure. Passive defense. Kansas City is not passive. This is a fumble by Jacksonville. Okay. See what happens on the fumble. 1 on the fumble. This will be poor field position for Kansas City. That's 5 ticks off the clock. 1-5-5, and this is for Kansas City. 1-5-5 for Kansas City. Secure offense, no. Clumsy offense, no. Active defense. This is just going to be a punt for Kansas City. 46 on the punt. That's average field position for the Jags. That's 4 ticks left to go till halftime here. 4-5-5 for the Jags. 4-5-5. Dull offense. Yes, they are dull in this case. This will be a punt. .41 on the punt. That will be average field position for Kansas City. That gives 2 ticks left on the clock. 2 ticks left on the clock. 1-4-6, and this is Kansas City. 1-4-6. Staunch defense. I don't think that's No, they're not staunch. This will be a TD run for Kansas City. TD run. All right. And that is going to be, extra point will be good. It's 14-0 Kansas City. And looks like Seattle just got a field goal, and it's 17-16, and this looks like it's just at halftime. So Seattle is up at halftime, 17-16. Okay. 65 on the kickoff. That will be average field position for Jacksonville. This will be the last play of before half. 2-4-6 for Jacksonville. Goal offense. The sighted eye does say, so that's a punt. So that is the end of the first half. That takes us to halftime. And that, my friends, is pretty much dominance there. You got a touchdown pass by Kansas City in the last seconds of the first quarter, 7-0. And you got one with like 2 ticks left in the second quarter, and it's 14-0. And the actual game that's on TV, it's 17-16, and Seattle is winning. And they just kicked a field goal with seconds left in the first half to take the lead. So it's a back and forth battle, but Frisco was up early, 10-0 to start the game. See someone just tuned in. Hello, I'm not sure who you are, but it's good to see you. This is the second half of the divisional round of play. Kansas City is playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we're getting ready to start the third quarter. Kansas City gets the ball, and they are up 14-0. Jacksonville did win the toss to start the game, and they wanted to have the ball. They didn't want to defer, so they took the ball, and they haven't come to play at all yet. So Kansas City will get the ball to start the second half, and we'll go down to Dale Lonsdale Stadium down there, and we will see how things hold up. All right. 61, and that will be average field position for Kansas City. All right, 3 ticks come off the. Oh, wait a minute, not 3. That's 2 ticks come off the clock. 1-3-6 for Kansas City. Are they a prolific offense? No, they're not prolific this time. Stiff defense. Either way, it's a punt. Kansas City will punt this ball. Okay. 5 on the punt. That will be average field position for Jacksonville. All right. That's 3 ticks gone by. 116 for Jacksonville. Are they a prolific offense? No, they're not prolific. It's a shame. Inept defense. Are they inept? No, they're not inept. So this is a corner punt. All right, 15 on the corner punt. That will be poor field position for Kansas City. That will be 5 ticks taken off. 1, 2, 3 for Kansas City. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 for Kansas City. Poor field position. That is, yes, that is the case. So this is a punt. Punt for Kansas City. Wow. Okay, 53 on the punt will be average field position for the Jags. Okay. That's 3 ticks left to go in the third. 1, 4, 5 for Kansas City. Great field position, and that's no. Inept defense, that is no. This will be a field goal attempt by Jacksonville. Can Jacksonville finally get on the board here? Yes. 14-3 in favor of Kansas City. $15 on the kickoff. That will be poor field position for Kansas City. 3 ticks left on in the third quarter. That means that there will be 1 tick left in the third quarter. 1, 2, 5 for Kansas City. Solid offense. Yes, they are solid. That will be a corner punt. And 52 on the corner punt will be average field position for Jacksonville. And there is 1 tick left in the third quarter. Let's see what happens here. That gives us 2 ticks into the fourth. 3, 4, 5 for Jacksonville. Dynamic or home offense? They're not dynamic, nor are they the home offense. Soft defense. Semi-soft. The decider die says they are not soft. This will be a punt. .32 on the punt. Will be poor field position for Kansas City. Okay. Okay. That's 5 ticks gone. 3-5-5 for Kansas City. Prolific offense. Yes, this time. That's a TD run for Kansas City. That's a TD. That'll be a TD pass. Since they're a pass-oriented offense. The extra point is good. It makes it 21-3. Okay. We've got 7 ticks left in this game. So we're halfway through the game. 22. The average field position for the Jags. Halfway through the fourth quarter. There are 5 ticks left in the game. 1, 3, 4 for Jacksonville. Poor field position. No. Inept defense. Kansas City is not inept. This will be another field goal attempt for Jacksonville. Another field goal attempt for Jacksonville. And the field goal is good. That makes it 21-6. .26 for the kickoff. That's average field position for Kansas City. Two ticks of 9. We have 3 ticks left in the game. It is Kansas City's ball, and it's 2-2-3. Undisciplined defense? No. Mild defense? Are they mild? In this instance, yes, they are mild. They are mild in this, so this will be a corner punt. Corner or a coffin punt, either way. .62 on the coffin punt, or the corner punt. That will be average field position for Jacksonville. And there's just 3 ticks left to go in this game here. That will take 2 of them. Okay, 4, 5, 6 for Jacksonville. This will be a TD pass. They finally get on the board with a TD pass. And they're gonna. They're gonna try for the 2-point conversion here, and we just need one. Nice. They're gonna go for a 2-point conversion here. We got a 3 inept defense. The answer is no. This is no good. So it was 21-12, and 35 for the kickoff. That will be average field position for Kansas City. This has to be a 1 in order for anything higher than 1, and the game's over with. And it is a 1. So this will be the last tick of the game. 166 for Kansas City. Let's see what 166 has to say. Dull offense. No, they're not dull. And this will be a TD pass. Okay. In the extra point, that's no good because the last range there you can see is 64, and that is like a doink on the right, and the 64 is a doink on the left, so that is not going to be good. So that will be the end of the game, but it's the end of the game. But this one was pretty much over before it really began. At halftime, it was 14-0 Kansas City. You got a field goal by Jags towards the end of the third quarter, make it 14-13. Kansas City got a TD pass about 6:15 mark or so. About halfway through the fourth quarter, Jacksonville got a field goal, another field goal, make it 21-6. They got a touchdown with 1 tick left to go in the game, and they scored, making it 21-12. And then on Kansas City's last chance, they got a touchdown. The other thing with that last Jacksonville touchdown, they went for 2 points, and they didn't get it because that would have made it like a 21-14 game. Would have been like within 1 field goal, but they missed that. So the final of this game was 27-12. And the next time I'm out, I'll be doing the NFC divisional games, of course. But your NFC championship game will be Kansas City versus Buffalo, and that one will be really, really tough. The one thing that Kansas City has going for them is that it is at home. And give you one look here at Dale Lonsdale Stadium, and we will say this. We will say good luck to the Eagles. They're probably going to need it because their quarterback, how healthy is their quarterback? If he's really healthy, it could be good for them. If it's not, they could be out with the first game. It's just what it is. Still, we're at about the 10-minute mark in the third quarter of the first playoff game, and it's still 17-16 in favor of the Seahawks. They're working towards an upset. Well, whether it happened or not, stay tuned, guys. Take care.